This is everything you need to know about Season 4, and man, is it a fat W? Let's get started. Yo, what's up, guys? This is Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casting. I'm one of the HGS commentators, and we have another HGS Weekly Report where today we're going to be going over everything from the Season 4. They called it an Infection Preview live stream, but there was a lot more than Infection. We're going to go over every last bit of it, and we're going to talk about it. So, right off the rip, 3 minutes and 6 seconds in, we see the new map, Forest, and I'm going to play this, and right off the rip, bad dub. This map is beautiful. This map is gorgeous. Is oh my! When I was watching this trailer, I was legitimately going absolutely insane. It was a map built around the Stronghold game type. Apparently, works really well for one flag. And I'm just looking at this and if this doesn't give you like old school Sanctuary vibes, but with like a total remix, I don't know what you're. I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what the grief is. If you hate this map on the trailer, I hate you. It's a damn good looking one. They also talked about this map being the most moist map. Yeah, that's I don't know why they said that during the video. It was hilarious. Honestly, though, a really good looking map. I'm excited to play on it. This is a new arena style map, so maybe we see it in ranked. If not, maybe we see it more like a social slayer, maybe a team slayer or a ranked team slayer. Talk about that a little bit later. But either way, Forest, so good. Honestly, I was really impressed with what I saw. Let's fast forward just a little bit here, and let's talk about the Quantum Translocator. Quantum Translocator is supposed to be a device similar to the Overshield and the Camo, at least when it comes to how powerful it is. So if you're thinking of the Quantum Translocator as a grapple or a repulse or a thrust, you're thinking about it in the wrong way. It's supposed to be a power equipment. It's supposed to come up, once every 2 minutes or maybe even more than that, and affect the game in a game-changing way. You'll be able to drop it down almost like a tactical respawn almost, but in the middle of an engagement, you'll be able to simply just pull out of that engagement almost instantaneously, making it a great defensive tool. Mind you, it also sounds like it could even be used as outside of just defense. Like they talked about one way of using the Quantum Translocator as being able to lock down 2 different angles by yourself, almost essentially making a 1v2 feel like a 2v2 with the amount of pressure that you're able to put on the map. Like imagine you're sitting on Argyle, for example, and you're able to drop attack locator over toward this platform side that leads up, and then push over towards their pistol, put that pressure down. The moment you get that information of where an opponent is, instead of hard engaging, teleporting back and then pushing back to your platform closer to your team, the pressure that you're able to create, the information that you're able to gather, and the way you're able to literally watch multiple different angles seemingly in an instant is seriously powerful in the right hand. So the Quantum Translocator, you'll be able to ping, I think they call it ping pong, multiple times, despite being a cooldown within the time that you actually have it. But again, don't think of it as a normal equipment like the grapple or the thrust, which you're going to see so much on the map. 30 seconds, maybe a minute for some. You're going to see this equipment 2 minutes or more, and it is going to affect the game in a game-changing way. So Quantum Translocator, I'm really excited for it. I'll be honest with you, when it comes to competitive, I honestly don't know if it's going to be the best equipment for competitive. But what I will say is I'm going in with an open mind, and I honestly can't wait to give it a try. The plays I'm gonna you guys see what I do with the grapple. I'm going to break it, and you'll be watching my streams and what I'm able to do with it. Just imagine what a Frosty is going to be able to do. Imagine what the Renegades are going to do. Imagine what a freaking Bound is going to be able to do with it. It is going to be incredible. And the best I can say is for you comp guys, for you ranked guys, going with the open mind. You know, and let's see what happens. There was a time where I said the grapple doesn't belong competitive, and now it is by far my favorite piece of equipment, but favorite new addition to Halo. So yeah, a quantum translocator. Now I will say, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna say that for a little bit later. Sorry, let's fast forward to I'm gonna say that for a little bit later. I apologize. Boom, boom. New big team battle map, Scar. I will say with this map, I'm a little bit less excited for Scar than I am for it. Not because I'm not really a big team battle guy, but when I'm looking at this map, it looks good, and I love this part. But like my favorite parts of the map is like the outside scenery, as opposed to when I was looking at first in the map itself, and I was like, okay, it looks cool, but it wasn't. To me, it's just not like, it's not crazy drawing to me. But what I will say that I noticed is these like pathways for like warthogs to go through, for ghosts to go through, and I really like that. Then they mentioned this map being heavily equipment centric. So they said, think about how on Catalyst, by the way, this is beautiful as well. Think about how on Catalyst you're able to grapple outside the map, grapple under the map. They said equipment is going to be so powerful on this map, similar to Catalyst. And when I heard that, I was like, okay, well, you know what? Now you've intrigued me. So for a big team battle map, to me, it doesn't look all. I mean, maybe I'm just not seeing the vision properly, but it doesn't really look all that big. And so it looks maybe to be one of the more competitive big team battle maps. And then I'm excited to see what they meant by being equipment centric, and I'm excited to see what ends up leading to that. So more excited for Forest. I'm more of an arena player as well. And I just think Forest is beautiful, but I'm also excited to see what the playstyle was like on the new big team battle map Scar. Let's go here. So we have the threat seeker, not to be confused with the threat sensor, a new style equipment similar to the threat sensor. However, it's a deployable equipment similar to a grenade. The way it comes out upon impact, it reveals the enemy locations even through walls that are within the line of sight. So you have to be within a line of sight of the actual device itself. As you see right here, everybody gets detected. You can see their silhouettes through walls. This is a very interesting equipment, and very new to competitive if it ends up being there, which it sounds like that it will. However, they did say that this equipment is much more tuned for competitive than, say, what the threat sensor is, and they talked about it not being the quote-unquote wall hacks that people think it is, it not being the free information that people think it is. Now, I will say, I think there's like a little bit of like gamer translation. When we say wall hacks, we as competitive shooters, we call a lot of things wall hacks, like legitimately. So I see where they're coming from. They're saying that this is not just going to be like a threat sensor where you drop it and it gives you entire free information with pretty much you barely even trying. This is a type of equipment that you'll have to be more tactful with it. Like, you'll have to choose when you use it, why you use it, how you use it. Otherwise, you'll just be wasting it, as opposed to the threat sensor, which again is like complete free information. You drop it and just let it do its thing. So it's supposed to be tuned a little bit more for competitive. Again, let's see. That's the best I can say. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm a huge fan of it, but I am gonna again go in with the open mind, just like I am with the quantum translocator, and I'm really hoping that'll be good and add a new dynamic to competitive, especially in ranked, because y'all don't want to use your freaking mics. So you know what? Maybe it's because of you that we have this, because then y'all want to freaking call out. All right, apologize, but with that. the threat sensor is being I just flipped out right there for no reason. The original threat sensor is being tuned a little bit more, where it's gonna have a wider radius. Radius. That's a word, right? Radius. Gonna have a wider radius, and it's also gonna ping a lot faster. So, much more tuned for social now that you have two similar type of equipments. And I can imagine the new threat detector, being really good for big team battle and for zoning out, and they kind of mentioned that as well. So with the new threat seeker for competitive, you now have the threat sensor, which has more of a home within social game types, especially when you think of the big team battles and the infections. This is where things get really exciting, and so we're gonna skip past a little bit here. We're gonna go really far. This is where things get freaking sexy. Hold on. Okay. You guys know me. You guys know I'm not huge when it comes to customization. When I first look at this, I was like, okay, cool. Like, this looks kind of interesting. That helmet looks crazy. This looks really cool. Like, when I first looked at this, I wasn't all that crazy impressed until I saw the battle pass. And I saw the vision, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Either way, the battle pass is going to cost 1,000 credits. That gets you into the battle pass. Features 100 rewards, including 1,000 Halo credits. So by the way, you spend 1,000 Halo credits, you get the freaking battle pass. If you complete the battle pass, you get your credits back. So it's like an unlimited money glitch. Like, it's literally free money. It's a free money hack. You get this battle pass, you complete it, and you'll somehow get rich because you'll always unlock enough for next battle pass. If you want, you go to premium battle pass as well. You know, you get some extra XP, you get a little extra bundles, and that. Hey, do it normal. Don't get this free stuff unless it comes with some really cool stuff. But do the freaking pass. Put in the work. Either way, 1,000 credits for the regular battle pass and 2,800 for the actual bundle. This is where I think this is where we actually talked about what's in the past. Yeah, so we talked about what's in the past. I think this is called the Hazmat Core. I want to say that it's called. When I first saw it, I thought it was kind of cool. Like this, like almost kind of gave me like football type of vibes in a weird way. I know apparently there's some people that are upset that the Spartans are wearing pants. I don't know. Get over it. What the hell's wrong? Either way, I saw this. It's cool. I like it. It's. I said it wasn't for me, but I thought it looked cool. They talk about the first. There we go. So now we actually get into nitty gritty. Not bad for the visor. I'm a fan of all type of chest plates. This is pretty cool. Let's see about the arm thing at all. Arm plate, cool. I'm down with that. Sage Advice, that's the name of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of this. Not really a fan of this. The color is not really for me, but fast forward a little bit. It gets a little bit faster later on in the video, I promise you. There we go. This helmet, decent, but again, like I said, I really wasn't that big on cosmetics, and when it came to the hazmat, I was like, it's cool, but I didn't go crazy over it. Helmet was decent. There was a certain point in the battle pass where I saw the vision, and then as the upgrade started to come, I started to see, I'm like, okay, this hazmat is really cool. Like, again, the chest plate, cool. I'm not going crazy over it yet. I really like this sticker here. This is the first piece that I actually really liked. Not for me, but not bad. Little teal and green and lime green type of action. Not for me, but not bad. I think this is where I first started to see. I'm like, okay. This is where I first started to see, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see the vision and the theme of this like biohazard type of of type of theme that we're seeing within this battle pass here. This is why I first started to see the vision a little bit. I'm like, okay, like this is dope. I said this isn't me, but I'm like I like the theme that we're seeing here. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that like it. I don't know if it's just because maybe because it has a similar background, but I really can't tell this AR too much. It could be just because it's a bad background with it. I'm a fan of purple, but it doesn't really stand out to me enough. I don't know why, but I am a fan of this. This whole aesthetic, I'm a fan of. Shoulder pad. And that's a talent helmet that we're about to see here. Yeah, again, not bad. Again, kind of football-y, so it kind of goes with the whole hazmat stuff. But again, there's a certain point. This actually messed with. I'm not gonna lie. I actually messed with these shoulder pads. But there's a certain point where I started to see the vision, and I got on board quick. And it was at right here. When I saw this, bro, this armor effect is sick. I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to see the vision. Now I'm starting to see the whole biohazardous type of stuff. And then I thought back to the whole with the whole weapon with the whole weapon coloring or weapon skins. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see the vision a little bit. I started to get a little bit more hype. As far as this helmet, again, helmet not bad. Still kind of giving me football vibes. I don't know why, but it gave me football vibes. And then I saw, hold on. Then I saw this, and I was like, okay, that armor effect, that kill effect, plus this, dude, this yellow with the red accents. I'm like, oh. Okay, now we're getting into the nitty gritty. I'm starting to see the vision. I'm like, all right, let's freaking do this. Like, I'm here. You intrigued me before. Now you have my attention because this weapon skin is dope, and I'm gonna put it on probably every weapon that isn't a battle rifle. I'll be honest. When I first saw this helmet, I was like, okay, helmet is cool, but I wasn't like in love with it. I will address that later on. When I first saw this helmet, I was like, yeah, it's cool, but I wasn't in love with it. This weapon's called the Bulldog, beautiful. Again with I should find it a little bit. Color swap. Again, I see the theme. I like it. I think it's a good weapon skin. It's just not for me. I know a lot of people are gonna like this though. I know a lot of people are gonna like it. Again with the whole purple. I don't know if it's just the background, but to me, this purple doesn't stand out enough to me. And this helmet alone, it's good. This helmet with this small attachment, fire. I'm like, okay, this helmet with the small attachment, fat dub. The yellow with the red accent, the weapon skin, fat dub. That kill effect, fat dub. The yellow, the green, the whole teal and lime green weapon skin, good. I'm not gonna call it a fat dub. I know a lot of people are going to love it. Dude, I love this helmet right here with this attachment. I love it. The helmet alone, it's good. It's decent. It's not bad. I would be honest. I wasn't really a fan of that skin. The knee pads, yeah, pretty cool. I like any type of knee pads or like chest plates or like the add-ons like the hip or belts. I'm a fan of like anything that gives the armor core a little bit of body, a little bit of volume, and a way to like kind of make it your own, whether you like them or not. I'm a fan of. So this is different. I'm about it. Same thing with this chest plate they're about to show. Yeah, chest plate. They don't really show, but like this whole like outside part, I'm about it. I'm about it. I'll be honest, the pistol with the skin, I love this skin. I think this skin looks amazing on every weapon except for the pistol. I feel like in order to really appreciate the skin, you need to see more of it, and I think that the sidekick didn't do it justice. Again, any type of equipment that adds on to the armor core and just gives it a little more body, a little more volume, I'm a fan of. I thought that was kind of cool. This chest plate's kind of whack, actually. That's whack. Fire. Whoa, why fire? Oh, now he's going super fast. So we have like a new. So the BR75 has con, and just to give you guys a little bit of like a visual, like representation, like a visual difference of what the regular one is versus this one. So you have a little bit like a smoother bottom to it. There's little accents to the top that are tiny bit, like they're tiny bit different, but the main difference is like this, like I guess like biotube. I don't even know exactly how to define that, and a bit of a different muzzle as well. Just wanted to give you guys like a side by side image to kind of see the difference. Minor, like really minor differences, but minor difference I kind of like appreciate. I'm about it. I'm about it. I love this aesthetic. That this that is so fire, bro. That is so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna I might use this. I spent all this freaking money on the damn HCS skins, and I might use this BR. I didn't even know I was a fan of yellow. Like I've been living my whole life not knowing that I was a fan of yellow until I saw this weapon skin. I might put this on every single thing that isn't a BR. Like, if I spend money on the HCS skins, I want to freaking use them. But freaking fire, absolute fire. Lots of fat dubs laid into this battle pass. This is not one of it. This right here, trash. Absolute god awful trash. And if you're a fan of this, you're trash too. I mess with the stance. I actually mess with this stance hard. It's like military-esque. Like I mess with this stance hard actually. Yeah, and with the whole and when you see the whole fit put together, like it gets better. It definitely gets better. I think he's gonna go over one of that visor right there. No, he skipped over the visor. Visor's decent. You know, to me, nothing to write home about. I don't know. Whatever this like purplish color that I'm seeing like multiple times, like I don't know. It's just something's just not right about it with me. But it's not bad. It's not bad. This flare gun is actually sick. Give me the flare gun. Skip over. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. Bad dub. Bad dub. Bad dub. Oh my gosh, fat dub. Absolute dub. Yes. 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 Oh my gosh, that is so badass. Oh my gosh, so badass. Decent. Yeah, decent. I hated this helmet. I will say it looks a little bit better with this attachment on it. I'm still not crazy about it. Like it went from like disgusting to just bad. But it's better. It's definitely better with the attachment. It's definitely better with this. I just skipped over that mad quick. Ooh. Yeah, fat dub. The whole leak, and again, the whole like has a hazardous like theme. It's coming in. It's good. It's good. I'm a fan of it. This is not too much. Not I'm fat dub. Fat dub. That's so good. Like at a certain point, oh, even the back too. At a certain point is where I saw like the theme coming in. I saw everything put together, and it just like clicked for me. Like early in the battle pass, I was like, what? And then as I started to get later in the battle pass, I started to see the vision, and I started to see like these Spartan cores really start to come to life. I am a fan. Probably the worst leg attachment I've seen so far. Entire game. Again, love the look right now. Like the stance. Love the stance. Actually, the stance actually really does it justice. Oh, hold on. Did he just freaking skip over that sniper? What is wrong with you? Hold on. So I can kill the sniper because he went over mad quick. I just came. That is so good. That is so good. That's decent. Actually, and it goes with the whole theme. It's decent. Well, I don't know what that was. I honestly didn't see what that was. He's going so fast. Decent. Again, I like that it goes with the theme. It'll probably look really good when you put everything together. Okay, I'm about to say, if you skip over this, dub. Oh God, yes. Just freaking dub. Absolute dub. I'm about to change my pants after this. Damn, that's good. And like I said, I started to see the vision. Like early in the battle pass, I was like, eh. Late in the battle pass, yeah, I was on board. Decent. I mean, good. I mean, for a level 90 reward, like I want great, and I feel like that was like good. Love this, love that. For like a level 90 award, I feel like that was good, not great. Love this. See this helmet because I don't, still kind of like iffy about this helmet. I'm gonna call it a dub. I can't call it a fat dub because it's not me, but I feel like a lot of people will appreciate this helmet. It's not me, so I can't call it a fat dub, but it's definitely not bad. It's just not for me. Dub, yeah. What the? Yeah, that's good. Dub, yeah, dub. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I love this stance so much. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I love this stance, and it's not even like anything crazy. Like I'm in love with this stance, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. Oh, this helmet is so not me. It's not bad. It's just it. Like you literally like from this side you can't see, but if you see you look a freaking like dinosaur. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not me. I don't know. It's not. Um, bad dub. Bad dub. And I'll be honest with you. I like. I guess I gotta look up like the differences between like the bulldog and whatnot. But like this whole color scheme, like for a final reward, is a little underwhelming. I guess I want to look at it side by side with another bulldog. I think I should have grabbed a picture of one. I grab one real quick. Let's see. A halo. It. Dog. Let's see what the side by side looks like. I feel like I like. I just think for like a final reward, it feels a little underwhelming, especially compared to like this helmet, even this like stance, and even like the weapon skins, and like I don't know. I'm not in love with it, but maybe I have to see more of it. I don't know. And I think that was all of the battle pass. Let's fast forward to. And this is the store bundles. Again, I see the vision coming to life. To me, it still looks kind of football-y. I don't know why, but it does. Love this. This whole guy looks like totally like this dude looks totally badass. Courier, like everything looks like almost like spike-ish, and to me again put some like football vibes to me again. Like a badass wide receiver. I don't know. I'm getting football vibes a lot. I love pink. I'm not crazy about it. This is dope. This is the AR. I'll give you a little side by side with AR action. I think it's a dub. I definitely think it's a dub with the new AR. It's called the Mode MS, I believe. Okay, pretty dubbish. Where's the sidekick? The sidekick is like the fattest of dubs. The side comes up in a couple of seconds. Oh, there we go. I love this sidekick. AR decent. BR good. AR bad dub. I'm not crazy about it, but I like it. I like it with that one. With like when you see like the whole vision come to life. I like it with this. And there's another weapon skin that comes out. Oh yeah. Hold on, we're gonna go by these one by one. Let's see if I can catch it. Optic skin, good way to start. Like the whole, I like the stripe of the lime green. And then it kind of goes all the way to the muzzle. I'm a fan. Phase, this whole like galaxy looking deal was really cool. I actually have this. Actually use this the phase actual like armor core skin. I think it's actually pretty dope. Quadrants, Quadrants is decent. I kind of like how Quadrants kind of goes with the hazmat theme. But I will say I like the Quadrant's whole weapon skin, whole armor skin better than Optics skin. But I like Optics BR better than Quadrant's BR. They're like pretty close. I didn't go so fast with the freaking. It like showed complexity for like a split second, bro. Did you see how fast it went over complexity? Like boom. If you're a Cowboys fan, yeah, this is for you. Like straight up, if you're a Cowboys fan, this is you. Navi might be the best one that I've seen so far. The hints of this camouflage with the yellow accents and whatnot. I actually haven't been a big fan of Navi's bundles up until this point. This BR, they did it right. Good BR. Sentinels is good. You know, it's kind of hard to mess up black and red and a little hint of like this like teal blue. It's good. They kept it safe. I guess the G kept it pretty safe too. Yeah, that's not bad. Again, I love this whole galaxy theme with the phase. I like it. I like it. Like cloud. Is this a little camouflage too? With the hit the blue cloud. Black and light blue, so freaking good. Again, have not been a fan of Navi skins up until this point. They did good with these weapons. They did a great job, Navi. Great job. Again, great job, Navi. I actually like the Quadrant sidekick. Ooh, that's nice. The optics. Ooh, I don't know if it's just a shot, like this one shot, but man, that's nice. Oh, that actually, that Cloud9 skin was actually pretty dope. That's, I don't know what that is, but that's dope. I don't know what that is, but that's okay. That's interesting. That is. Did I just not see that? Is this like this for all the BRs? Like that is interesting. Because I never all the BRs. I haven't noticed that. Oh, rockets are sick. Again, this the whole the quadrant like this like whatever this pattern is really goes well with the hazmat theme. Good stuff. Good stuff so far. And the funny thing is, it only goes up from here. Weapon skins are dope. They really are. However, this right here is this is where season 4 becomes like a fat dub. So they're going back to like this like Reach Halo 3 type of aesthetic with the whole career ranks. Now whenever you play the game, you will be rewarded. Same thing for rank 2. It's almost like the rank changes as well. This is so dope, and I was excited. I was happy about career ranks. Now I'm excited because oh, and oh my gosh, this looks so good. And once I saw this, I was freaking hype, and I'm like, okay, it's over, right? Like that's it, right? It's not 703 because I feel like you truly get like keep this image in your mind of how sexy this looks. So damn good. And then when you put it on top of like a banner, dude, it looks really, really good. And now we're going to skip all the way over towards infection, but just so I'm so happy that now when you're playing the game, you're going to be like you're gonna feel like you're rewarded. And by the way, it isn't just for casual. It isn't just for like it's also be for ranked. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. So infection looks really good. Alpha zombies apparently having a shroud. Alpha humans apparently having a threat sensor. The whole aesthetic of when you're a zombie looks pretty like I've never been like crazy about infection, to be completely honest with you. But I will say this infection looks really, really good. So excited about that. A sensor. It's good. I'm not crazy about infection. I will say it will has its own playlist. So for those of you guys who love infection, don't worry, you'll be able to play it as little as much as you want. This is where I'm gonna go over to like ranked because I love me some ranked. And so everybody's been talking about Ranked Slayer being being in rotation. Ranked Slayer's coming in. It's coming as a rotational playlist, but from now on, rotational playlist will last a whole month. So lots to break down there. Number one, Ranked Slayer, AR and Bandit starts with Radar. Now, a lot of people are going to be a little bit upset about that because they want the ranked experience to kind of mimic where competitive is with no radar and BRs, but I think they didn't want like a carbon copy of Ranked Arena just in Slayer form. Like if you think about Team Slayer and how it was as a whole, going back from Halo 5 to Halo Reach to Halo 3, it's always been mimicking like the social settings as far as regular Team Slayer, and it's kind of going to be no different here. And I think that's actually good. Like you want it to have a purpose, and you want it to have its own fan base, like you don't want it to just carbon copy where Arena is. So I know a lot of people are gonna be unhappy about that, but I see why they did that. I will say a lot of people that didn't like rotational playlists talked about the fact that they grinded this rotational playlist and then within a couple weeks it was gone. And it almost felt like you grinded for nothing. In the same way, now you're going to feel like you're grinding for something with career ranks. On top of that, when it comes to the rotational ranked playlist, they're going to last a full month. No longer a week, no longer 2 weeks. You're going to have a full month of grinding. And then with the leaderboards, they talk about leaderboard? Oh, I guess we're talking about leaderboards now because I gotta get. So with the leaderboards, you're going to start seeing that your ranks always stays. You'll always have that specific section within that leaderboard, which I think is really important. Another reason why you should grind. So here's the leaderboards. I kind of spoiled it a little bit early, but Halo Waypoint now has leaderboards. Spoilers not sketch. It's Spartan who's on top with 2,616. Its name. Persecute, Renegade, a bunch of others filling up that leaderboard. And then on top of that, this is ranked arena, you'll be able to switch over to ranked Slayer. You'll be able to switch over to ranked Sniper. So you have a reason to grind the same way with career ranks, but you also have the leaderboards to give you an incentive to grind, which I think is really, really important. And then before we get to the final montage, which sorry. Yeah, before we got, I think there was special mentions talk. The whole Forge. Forge looked really cool. There was a lot of really stuff for you Forgers out there. I'm not a Forger myself, so I didn't really understand it too much, to be honest with you. But they talked about wanting to have Forge maps that were dedicated towards Husky Raid, which is a really fun game type, and Big Team Battle. Not enough Big Team Battle love when it comes to Forge. So for you Forgers that want to put in that extra work, they're definitely looking for stuff to add towards the playlist. They talked about also separating the files from campaign and multiplayer. So when they without getting too nerdy with it, whenever they make sandbox updates, they always had to think about how it would affect campaign, and they didn't want it to blow that up or have anything from campaign mess up what would happen in multiplayer. So with separating the files, it'll make it easier for them to update the sandbox. So even though it doesn't affect us right away, long term, I think that could be something that's considered a fat dub. And there's two just special mentions that were going on throughout season 4, and then finally, I feel like this montage now has a new meaning now that we've seen this previous. I just wanted to watch it again and see like now I appreciate this. I know more about infection, so I thought watching the montage one more time after knowing what we know now is actually really sick. Trailer's good actually. This trailer, they make some good trailer. They get you freaking hype.
You belong to me.
That's sick. That is sick with infection. Scar looks good. Where's Forest? Show me some more Forest. Hold on. Drop your tacticals. Your respawn beacon. You talk again. Oh, I'm out. And now I'm back. I can't wait to test out the Quantum Translocator and Forest. Beautiful map. I can't wait to play on Forest.
Brutal Spartan, the perfect vessel. I choose you. Now let us destroy them all.
And yeah, that's the video, guys. If you guys like this kind of content, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, that was, I'm not gonna lie, season 4 looks like a fat dub, and I can't wait to get started. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the virtual battlefield. Out.